Today on the show, I found some heat. Yeah, that's incredible.
I love this.
We're talking to the pros.
Maybe 110, 15 on a good day.
I am small potatoes compared to these guys. Dave, I need $1.
Okay.
I run out of money. Haunted voices on an old cassette player. But first,
Are you all right working off the ground, or?
yeah,
You
I
sure?
work on my hands and knees all day.
Oh, dude, I feel bad. Depending on what they are, pile up, make me an offer, and it's probably going to be yours.
Can you do 40?
Yes. See, that was easy, right?
Wow.
Did that hurt?
This is Pete's place. We found him on Facebook Marketplace, and he buys storage units. You can find him right across the street from the Big Red Buddha on McGregor.
Literally started picking up piles on the side of the road in Cape Coral that people were throwing away, bringing to the market with a pickup truck, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Bought a big box truck and just started buying units.
So everything in your store right here is from storage units?
Yep, storage units, or some of it is from household cleanout. I do household cleanouts now and estate cleanouts, but mostly storage.
And, and you like to move stuff?
I move this stuff. I do not like to look at it more than 2, 3. When I was doing the market, I wouldn't look at it. I would get rid of it all by the end of the first morning. I'd give it away by 11, 12 o'clock and get a fresh load so everybody knows I got something new. Now in here, I'll let it sit for a couple weeks until people know my store is here because I just opened the store. Then I will get rid of it and buy a new unit and fill the whole store with a whole new unit.
That's great for me because when I'm looking for clothing, I'm not looking to pay retail. I'm trying to buy in bulk, make a deal to get a pile of shirts for 20, 40 bucks. I've sold tons of Harley, so I know that each of those Harley things is probably good for $20. So probably the one that I was absolutely floored by is this one here.
Yes.
That is definitely old school Metallica. That is right up my alley. As Conrad would say, I found some heat.
Some great artwork too.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It's a big guy though, Scott. I think I'll be a nightgown on you.
I'll sleep in it. Welcome to Southwest Florida. In addition to the crystal clear blue waters, there are year-round yard sales. Pirates found treasure here hundreds of years ago, and we find treasure here today. Dave had a little accident.
Debbie Reynolds.
So this estate sale, the guy who passed away reminded me of myself. I took a lot of literature and film classes in college, and that's what his whole house was filled with. Just literature and film about all old Hollywood. Dave has these old cassettes at his house, and he finds an old cassette player. Listen to this thing. Found a lot of awesome stuff. A lot of stuff for me to keep. Stephen King old hardbacks of Pet Sematary and Misery. I always look out for that sort of stuff in thrift stores and never find it. This one dude must have passed away. It was an estate sale. He had just like hundreds of books about old Hollywood and things like that. So I picked up some of his stuff, including this book, which seemed appropriate for me since I live in Florida. Like, that's my kind of thing. Yeah, so in our last video, we went to this estate sale and we found all this cool vintage clothing. I wanted to get an idea of what it was worth, and Dave said he knew a place.
All right, the next stop is the Curiosity Shop.
Darien. And Darien, these are things that came from basically yard sales and estate sales. What did I bring in? Did I bring in anything worth anything?
Well, this one is a 1980s piece, and as you can see, it's good that you still have the label. A lot of people love labels, but some of the collectors in the area and some of the people who just love to wear vintage, They typically, they won't care about labels, but there are people that source these. So this is a Judith Ann, and it's from the 1980s. So it looks like you do have a complete two-piece here.
Think so.
Top and skirt, and it's sequined. So things like these, for the people that are into the 1980s right now and looking for something fun to wear to an event, you could probably get anywhere in this local market $65 to $85 for this ensemble.
I thought these were the fun pieces.
Yeah. And Jonathan Logan, that's a really, really good name. And again, you got a two-piece ensemble. Yeah, he's collectible in the market. So as far as this like 1960s and 70s pieces, because he did design later on.
Yeah.
But these are definitely late 60s into the early 70s. It's got some great additions here with the
studs.
But in Florida, anything, you never want to store any vintage on any metal or wire hangers.
Oh, really?
Because of humidity. Yeah, and it does leave rust marks, and the cleaners cannot get those out. So this I would take out if you ever see those.
Okay.
And definitely always remove them from wire hangers. But this piece locally here, you could probably get anywhere again 65 to 85 and up for it. Maybe 110, 15 on a good day.
Not bad when you consider I found it for $1. I will be back to the Curiosity Shop with more questions because honestly, I knew absolutely nothing about clothing until a few months ago when I started reselling it.
A little warm for that today, huh, Scott?
It is. $1.
$1?
Dave, I need $1.
Okay.
Dave actually does end up picking up this mid-century modern lamp, and we head back to his 1950s museum. We promised to bring you back here. Now here's some treasure Dave found right here in Southwest Florida. Dave, where did you find this?
I actually drove to Lehigh Acres to pick this up, and I'll tell you, there was an estate sale out there, and a lady had died, and the daughters were selling everything, and they just had this label, Ugly Lamp, and on Marketplace, I saw it in the background, so I flew to Lehigh Acres because I knew what this was. This is a moss lamp, very, very collectible. What I didn't know is that the artwork here is designed by Heidi Shoup. Heidi Shoup, I already have. These were given to me as a gift by someone very special. But you can see they are signed Heidi Shoup. Very collectible. A lot of her artwork was known by the gold glitter that she put on her artwork. So little did I know that this was a Heidi Shoup moss lamp that has been valued at well over $1,200. It is very ugly to some people. To me, it was a beautiful piece of art. And so I asked them if they would take $25, and they said gladly.
Well, there you have it. The treasure is out there. You just got to know where to find it. Here in Southwest Florida, with year-round yard sales, not a bad place to hunt.